Hiya, I'm Pashka.
Hi guys, I'm NDEY.
Hi guys, I'm SHANICE.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and turn the post notification bell on so you know when we've uploaded.
Hope you guys enjoyed sipping and chit-chatting with us. We will be here every Monday of every week.
Grab a bottle, grab a seat, and let's sit and sip.
Welcome to Mummy's Mind Down.
Cheers to motherhood.
Cheers to motherhood.
Cheers to motherhood.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mummy's Wind Down.
So, how's everyone's week been? Chin?
My week so far has been good. We're currently on holiday at the moment in St. Lucia. Island's beautiful. However, for some of you, I'm sure you know how difficult it is when you travel with a toddler. It's not easy, especially for me as well. It's been hard when we go out at night or whatever. I can't really enjoy it properly because I still breastfeed. But apart from that, we are enjoying ourselves. We're making the most of it and we're all loving it. What about you, Nay?
My week's been all right. I feel like nothing interesting happens in my weeks anymore. But I'm saying that my kid is always coming up with new words every day and stuff. So that's pretty much it. But nothing eventful going on. All right, quiet.
Chill.
Let me just say this. I was supposed to go with my friend. I ended up taking Kasha and Amakai to the play area. Guys, I literally could have cried. It was one of the worst things I've ever been through in my whole entire life. Thinking about it now, I'm just so embarrassed right now because, first of all, you're in a play area. If it was another had two children, I wouldn't be staring at them and making them feel uncomfortable and seeing, okay, struggling a little bit with both of them. You know what I mean? Kasha, obviously, play area for under threes, and then there's the big play area for bigger kids. Kasha was going in the big play area. I couldn't see him. I couldn't find him. I had Amakai arms. I couldn't climb the stairs. Kasha was shouting at the top, shouting, "Mummy, mummy, mummy," in the big play area. He was going down the big sides, honestly. Well, he didn't go down the big sides. I had to put Amakai down the pram. Amakai was crying at this time. I had to run upstairs to the big play area, get Kasha from the top, shouting, "Mummy, mummy, mummy." And every single person in that whole place was staring at us, but I just didn't understand because it was a place for kids, toddlers. These have all been through toddlers,
different stage.
Yeah, so I just didn't understand why everyone was making us feel uncomfortable. And there was a machine that was open, and the worker was filling it. So the grab machines. Filling it up, and Kasha was over there while I had Amakai in my arms. I was trying to feed Amakai, but Kasha was over there. He was taking everything out while he was taking it out. And she clocked me. She looked at my eyes, and I looked at her, and I was just honestly, I wanted to die inside because the whole place was it just wasn't a nice vibe. It just was too poshy people. So I went down that way. So yeah.
Horrible. What was your friend doing?
I was with my friend. I ended up going on my own. That's what I'm saying.
Oh wow!
That's even worse.
Yeah, I was by myself. I didn't have anyone to speak to about it or anything. And I had to call my sister and my mom. And my mom was giving us advice, but I was like, "You're not here to be able to actually say."
Yeah.
It was horrendous. I'm not going to do it again until Kasha's older. I'm not going to.
Yeah, but the thing is, you'd done it, and a lot of people wouldn't. Yeah, you tried. You made that step to actually go out of your comfort zone and do it, and that's still a good thing. 2 kids, Pash. You can't add yourself up too much.
I wish I could take Walter to a play area by myself. I always feel like I need to go with someone else with kids.
I think you live in a very well-known area because I'm in anyone. It's all just people I've never seen before in my life. It's just a very quiet. So I can just do what I want basically. Just so.
Yeah. Right, guys. So we're about to jump into a few discussions, a few things that I'm sure each of us would love to talk about. I'm gonna start off with what sort of parent we think we are. I'm gonna start talking about myself, then I'll talk about you guys. I think for me, I'm that kind of parent where routine for me works. Without routine and without having a structure, I will not be able to survive. However, I would love to not be like that all the time. Because, you know, when you're so worked up in your own head, you overthink everything. And I just think I cause more stress on myself. And I can't deal with that anymore. Do you know what I mean? For you guys, Nay, I wish I had your relaxed, more calm parenting vibe going on. Because if I had that, I'd honestly think that my life would be a lot easier and wouldn't be as stressful. And another thing that adds stress to my life is that I still co-sleep. Pashka, kudos to you, girl. Both your kids sleep on their own. Do you know what I mean? For me, I'm still freaking co-sleeping, still breastfeeding. So I would love, not like, to take these different things from all you girls. And I think that would, I'm not even going to say be a perfect parent, but that for me would be
the perfect balance.
Honestly, it would be. You know, what about you, Pash? Like, what sort of parent, you know, do you think you are?
It's because we've had this conversation in person. You guys think I'm strict, which I don't. I generally think I just put my kids to bed on time. Because I like to have time to myself. I like to watch my TV. I like to chill. I like to relax. So putting my kids to bed on time, 7 o'clock, I know I've got the rest of, like, I stay up till 12, which is quite late. So I know 5 hours to chill, watch TV, drink wine, do whatever I want to do. But yeah, if I had a bit of me, if I was relaxed a bit more, because I just want to add, when Kasha was born, by the time he was 4 months, I'd taken him to the ER. Probably about 20 times. Oh, that's a bit exaggerated.
Nah. I believe 20.
Probably about whatever. I've taken him to the ER quite a lot of time. And it was just unnecessary. Taking him to the every single little thing. I would tell me, and
oh my God, this is so annoying.
What happens when you have children? Mum's wind down. Talk about that.
Sorry, Pashka, try and start off.
I'm gonna do a dad's always.
No, babe.
Skip,
Bye.
Vlog.
Sorry, go on.
So so when Kasha was 4 months old, so I wish I had a bit of Nia's relax the parenting, because when Kasha was 4 months old, I literally took him to the emergency room so many times, it was ridiculous. So if I had that relaxed approach, I wouldn't be so panicky about everything. But I generally that has been passed down, because it's not just me who's like that, it's all my sisters, my mom's like that. But with Amakai, I think I've taken him one time, and that's such an improvement.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. An improvement for me. So I've done really well with that. I've really chilled out, and I've really calmed down a bit. And SHANICE, if I had struck that and routine, if I had that, I'd be like, the perfect parent. I don't care. I'd be the perfect parent. Don't care about.
No such thing as perfect parent, in my opinion.
I'd be a good. Well, for me, I'd be a good parent. I'd get my kids to bed on.
Parent.
Chill. I'd be able to relax. I'd be chill about it. So for me,
do you know why I think you're strict?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we was all at Chin's and you gave Cash orange?
Why?
Chin gave Cash orange. Baby was out of our sickness.
Is that what she said?
I was like, do you not remember that?
No.
I was like, are they not? Like, my kid eats lemons, oranges, the whole shebang. Like,
I remember.
I heard online, but that's another thing with being cautious. That's what I'm saying. I'm more like cautious. I wouldn't say I'm strict.
Well,
but,
yeah.
I'd say I'm more scared, but yeah, my kid eats orange now.
But no, I'm just chilled. He just gets by in it. Honestly, I don't even know how the kid's still alive, to be honest. Like, he's just strong. Okay, he just has to be strong, because I don't have time for it. And I don't know, I'm just a relaxed person anyway. Like, I just kind of take life as it comes, and little hippie vibe. Maybe it's because I smoke weed. Maybe you lot just need a little Mary Jane in your lives.
Sorry, please, can you remember when you smoked weed that time and you was texting me saying in the group chat?
Two little puffs. Honestly, guys, it's just ever since before I could do it, but now I feel like one little puff and that's me gone. Like there's no way. I
That's
panic.
the thing, we were all stoners together, then you
I
just
know,
left
I know.
me.
I know. They were really stoned. I said, when I tell people I used to smoke weed, they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I really did. We used to smoke hard.
Big
All the
smokers.
Innit? Wake up in the morning, that's the first thing we do. We can't start our day.
This
We
was
can't even eat before every meal.
Guys, when we don't have weed, the things that we have done, like,
yeah, and literally, I was gonna have to say it, but I can't say it out loud. I'm sorry. I really can't say it out loud.
scratching out the grinder out, I'll beat us out.
Looking under the bed. Looking
Oh
at
my God, under the bed. Looking for every last little bit. We used to smoke,
Oh my God, stop.
No, all right. Listen, we was young and broke. Okay, we couldn't afford weed all the time.
We weren't broke.
It happens.
At one point we were.
We were not broke. We were not broke.
No, but the thing is when we run out or we can't get it from nowhere. You know, we had to find somewhere.
Yes, we didn't do it. We did not do that. Man, we can't.
Gotta be honest with the people, man. The shit happens. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you think every stoner has had to, you know, scratch out the grinder a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when people
it's the best place
all the way down and they pretend like they smoke like that and finish the J or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
But like at the roach. They're lying.
Oh, I'm a roach rider. I'm a roach rider till I die. That's just me.
I can't feel.
the joint right there.
But yeah, that's why I think I'm so relaxed, man. I just kind of get by, and the thing with the going to the ER, we don't say ER, we're from the UK, A&E all the time.
A&E, I couldn't think of it.
I had my mum, so like if anything was wrong, she always had an explanation. Obviously, she's had 5 kids. 5 kids, 5 grandkids. Like she's had experience in it, so that helps.
It definitely does help when you've got your parents around.
Easier.
Yeah.
100%. Because I feel like even when you don't have your parent, you call them 24/7 anyways. Just say, well, can I do this? Is this allowed? Like, oh my God, he's not even, you know, his breathing pattern ain't right. What do I do? Do you know? Yeah. Just leave the kid alone. The baby's fine. When the baby's not fine, they'll let you know when they're not fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I wonder like what it would be like if you were to have a second child, because honestly, you care about your first in the nicest way as possible. You care about your second, obviously, but it's just a bit more blasé type of thing. Whatever.
Because you've done it before, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying because I'm so relaxed now. How relaxed can I get?
I wonder what type of relax you would be with your second child.
Kid's gonna be like rolling, and I'll just be like, whatever.
You'd be like, Walter, go help your brother. Sort him out.
I would not trust Walter around no baby.
I thought that about Cash, but Cash is really gentle with Amakai. He's so gentle with him, it's unbelievable.
No, yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, they are. I think they just get the whole point.
They love babies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like whenever Dennis sees a baby, he's like, baby, and he will stand there and stare at them for ages. He absolutely loves babies.
Yeah.
But so PASHKA, you wanted to talk about the struggles of being a mom or a parent. What do you think of the struggles of being a parent is?
Firstly, I think it's being on your own. It's hard to be on your own. It's hard to look after kids, and it's hard to. Sometimes I think to myself, I'm looking after.
Yeah.
Also, a real big struggle is not being beside my mom and my close family, because I feel like they're such a big help. My mom does pretty much everything when I'm there and when I'm at her house. My sisters are the same. And I just feel like it's a struggle not being beside them, and I feel like I'm missing out not being
Yeah, I get that.
But life could be so much easier and blissful and not a struggle and not so tense. And I generally feel more tense than it needs to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I could get my family to move to Manchester, I'd be so happy. I'd do it straight away. I'd be living not necessarily be living at home, but I'd have my mum live around the corner, type of thing. Just to have that help and that support. You know what I mean? Easier, yeah.
I think for me that would kind of be the same thing as well. Not having that other person other than your significant other to lean on for a little bit more help. Like, I've got siblings, you know, knowing that my siblings are probably like 2 houses away from me, I could be like, oh, do you want to come over to play with Donis to keep him occupied? It just takes so much pressure off me as well. And like I said before, and I've touched on it, I still breastfeed. I'm still breastfeeding my 2-year-old toddler, and that for me is a real struggle. It's a real struggle because I can't have that little bit of freedom that I think I should have. I can't have that little bit of time to myself, you know. I can't say, okay, yes, I do leave him, but I have to have a babysitter. But I can't be like, okay, Donis needs to go to bed. Like, let's say if I'm leaving him with my partner, if I'm there and Donis knows I'm there, he's gonna want me, you know. I just want him to not lean on me as much.
Needs you as much.
Yeah, exactly. It's too needy to me, and it's just so stressful because as much as I love him, sometimes I'm like, child, just go over there, do your thing, play with your toys, go watch your tablet. Like, I don't want him to need me so much. Maybe it's good that he needs me, but sometimes it gets a bit too overwhelming and it's too much for me, you know? But I don't know, what about you, Nate? Like, how do you think you even have any struggles?
Guys, my life isn't like
yeah, because you're
easy.
just sitting there chilled. I'm like, I don't
No,
know.
because I'm listening. Do you know when you say like, oh, how he's always on you? Like, Walter's the same. Even if he's got so much toys, but he wants to constantly sit on me and be around me. And you know, I was talking to Michelle, and she was like, oh, when you come down, like I was supposed to go to her. She was like, oh, when you come, Walter and her son can be upstairs playing. I said, upstairs playing? She's like, yeah, he just chills upstairs in his room and plays. I said, no, like Walter needs to, and he needs to be in the same room as me. If I'm in the kitchen cooking, he's in the kitchen bothering me. Like, if I'm in the toilet, he's in the toilet. I shower with him staring at me. Like, so there's not, I live with my mum, but he's still up my ass. I'm not gonna lie. So I think that part, it's not him. I think kids just do that. But
2-year-olds, or do you think it's just like kids and babies in general?
I think it's babies in general, no. Maybe no, because Michelle's son's 2, so I don't know.
Clingy to his dad though. So when it clingy to a parent, he's more clingy to his dad. And Makai's more clingy to me. So I've kind of got the toddlers, if you know what I mean.
I think Dance wants to see both parents there. If he sees, no, honestly, if he sees me, he's fine, and as long as he doesn't see his dad, daddy, and then if his dad takes him, like just before to take him downstairs, he panicked because I wasn't there. I don't know if he feels like to have us both there, he feels more secure or what it is, but overall, he's still connected to me.
That's cute.
It's not cute. It's
not cute.
It's not
cute when you're outside, but when you're going through it, it's not cute at all.
Yeah, it's not, man. Like now I can hear him say, "Mama, mama." It's like, mate, leave me alone. But what can you do that your kids? It's not like you can lock her next to him. Like, can you just take him for a few seconds?
I know.
I think that's the only part where I'm definitely lucky. I mean, I'm lucky I have my mum, but she's also like a second child. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have to make her food when I make Walter food. I have to do it. She's there too. But my little sister is just a godsend. Like, she'll just message me like, "Oh, coming to take Walter," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
she got my brother and sister-in-law a hotel. She booked them a hotel, got them a little spa day, and then messaged me and was like, "Oh, she's gonna have Walter as well." So her and her friends had both the kids overnight. I was like, "What?
That's so nice of her."
You know what I mean? Like,
sister messaged me. She's like, She sent us a picture of my 2 kids, my 2 sons. She sent us a picture saying, "Oh my God, Pashka, they're so cute. You're gonna have to drop them off at one time." I was thinking, Mila, those things that actually will drop them off.
She's not even joking.
I know. She's so cute. So cute. And she said, "So cute." And I'm like, Nima, you're so cute for saying that. You're adorable for saying that.
Oh.
I don't know what I'd do without her, bless her. She's so adorable.
Yeah. I mean, for you, Nay, let's touch into the topic of obviously dating and stuff. Obviously, right, obviously with you, Nay, touching in the dating scene, right? Do you think it's hard to date when you've got a toddler?
First of all, Nate, are you dating right now?
Yes. Are you dating? Who the
Oh, wait, why are you gonna do me like that?
Thank you, Pashka. Are you?
Yeah.
You're dating.
And,
I mean, I might have someone, whatever, but I don't think it's hard. And mums always say it's hard, but I don't feel like since I've had a child, man want me less.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I feel like, but some mums like say, "Oh yeah, it's so hard dating," and I'm like, what type of guys are these? Because I think this day and age, guys don't actually care. I mean, do you? I don't know. Maybe the ones I attract seem to not. But the hard part is, I don't know. What are your intentions? I feel like I'm at the age where it's like, I need someone serious. I'm not here for the games, like. Yeah, so it's like I need you to be serious. I'm talking marriage and shit.
Yeah. The only thing I'd have with dating, yeah, is you see the same energy I give my son. I would want that person to give the same energy I give my son as them to give it. See how my toddlers are annoying. I wouldn't want that person to get like obviously get annoyed because toddlers are annoying, but I would never want them to be like, oh. I'd be like, who are you guys? I feel like you have to give the same type of energy that I give, and I wouldn't want any less. I would not take anything.
I don't blame you, because look at all these people these days that's getting in relationships, their partners killing their kids and shit like that. Like, oh God, there's so many things you have to be wary about. You know, so
it's wild.
Do you think, with you guys, obviously, Pashka, are you on the dating scene?
I'm not, I'm actually not.
You're not.
My baby dad is he's too in and out for me to even be on that level. Yeah.
Do you think you'd want to obviously work it out with him?
No, I want a whole new man. I want a whole new man. Honestly, I want a whole new, because obviously I've talked to people, but since I've been pregnant with Amakai and had Amakai, me and him have got back together, not back together, but we've got he's here on a regular and all that type of thing. So
I still call him your man.
Everyone literally calls him my man, but it's like, we're not together. I want a whole new man. I want to be married. I'd have another baby with another man. I want a whole new relationship, and I'm ready for it, but no one's coming, so I'm just patiently waiting.
Do you think you're putting yourself out there to go and
are you putting
yourself? You don't.
No, I'm not putting myself.
Download Hinge. Have you seen the TikTok, the US TikTok babes?
I've seen
UK guys that they're finding on Hinge.
Don't say that, because I actually download Hinge. I'll actually
download it, because it seems like there are some good-looking UK guys on Hinge.
Yeah, the American girls are finding the nice ones. They're finding the nice.
People on dating websites. Not that I'm putting anybody out there that's on putting you down, but don't you think when it's like that, why can't you just meet somebody the natural way to see their true intentions? Because I feel
there might be a homebody like me, and they might not want to go out to bars.
Exactly.
So many things.
I can't remember the last time I was out.
So last time I was out, maybe we was out together. Maybe that mansion party we went to. I don't remember.
But that's not it.
Well, dating is for some people, and dating just isn't, especially the ones that's on the app. I just couldn't. I just feel like there's just too many crazy people out there. Do you know what I mean? Too many crazy people.
How did you meet your man?
We met in Manchester on a night out.
In a club. Yeah.
In a club on a night out. That's how we met.
You know what I mean? How, you know, the natural way, how everybody meets.
Well, I would say some sort, because we were both out. So.
No, I was genuinely just asking. Like, I've completely forgot.
We met in Manchester on a night out.
Oh no. Anyway, Shanice, how do you guys like keep the romance going after having a child?
Yeah.
So the thing is, I heard that after you have a baby, you start to lose that kind of connection with your partner. And I think mentally in my head, I knew that, so I was trying to
not fall into
it. Yeah, I was trying to not fall into that trap of losing that. So we tried to. The thing is, when I did have Adonis, I think I felt even more in love with him, because he was just, I don't know if maybe because he's got other kids or whatever, so he knows what to do, but he was just so hands-on. Yeah, like he helped
so
me a lot. He cooked me food, like even when I was on the sofa and stuff like that, he'd like, it's not gonna be the best food, like nachos and stuff like that, but it's the thought that counts. And we would still try and have date nights. Okay, let's just talk about the sex part. The sex part is not, I think I was just scared. That after having your first baby, you know, when you get a bit, I don't know what's going on down there. I don't know what it's gonna feel like and stuff like that. And with my man, he's always eager to do the dirties. Honestly, always eager. But we did wait for the how long do you have to wait again?
6 weeks.
Yeah, we did wait until that 6-week period, and it was fine. It was good. So we try and keep that kind of aspect of our relationship going as well. I'm not gonna lie, we're not perfect. We still have our arguments, and there are still times where, like, I feel like, you know, I need a bit more from you. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like everybody that's in a relationship
feels in the
like
romance sense.
No, in the romance sense, it's a bit too much. And let me just say, for me, anyways, like sometimes I just want to chill. But I'll still try and give it up. I'm not gonna be like, woohoo, sexy time, let me twerk. I'll still try and be like cute, like, okay, do your thing. And that's about it. Hi, Donis. But yeah, I think for people that says when you have a kid, your romance it dies if you let it die.
Yeah.
That's what I think. If you want, sorry guys, ignore my crying child in the background.
So Tim, when you said that you don't know what's going on, like what's going on down there, I've known people who have had babies like literally like 3 weeks after they've just given birth and 6 weeks after birth. For me, I think that's crazy because it's just so sore to be able to be having sex or doing anything. I just saw the thought of the fact of like it's like a screwdriver just poke at the sides,
traumatized.
Out, and then you've got like another thing coming in the other side. No, absolutely not.
Especially if you ripped, like I ripped.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, like I just don't delicate at the moment.
Yeah, I don't understand how people would even like want it. Honestly, it makes me heave. It gives me goosebumps. Like nothing worse. There's literally nothing worse than that. I generally don't.
A lot of people do feel traumatized after having a baby. It's just the thought of even doing it. You just pushed. Lord knows how big their head was at your private, you know, to think of doing it.
Have nobody you not seen my son's head?
Neil, what did Walter weigh?
Is it 8 pounds something?
He was a big baby in it. Tim, what was he on?
I think he was about 6 pounds something.
Tasha was 6 pounds. Is it 7? Why don't we remember? 7 pounds 9?
I feel it was so long ago.
I know, yeah.
I remember Kai's. Kai's was 6'5", and he was supposed to be a really small baby, and he came out 6'5", 3 weeks. So imagine if he'd stayed in there for like 3 weeks longer, he'd be a big baby.
I think what was like 8-3, 8-3
What
or
yeah,
something like that.
what I generally think it was either 8-4 or not 8-3, because I remember asking you and he was just a huge baby. He was it was definitely 8-pounder. Definitely
It was definitely 8. I just don't know what come after. But yeah, he was big, still is.
Yeah.
Right. So guys, we are about to jump into hot topics and talk about what's hot and what's not. I'm joking. We're just gonna talk about the hot topics. And Nate, I'm gonna let you start off with it. I don't know if you want to choose one to talk about first. Which one do you want to talk about first?
I was gonna say let's start with the nastiest, but I hate men.
Yeah.
I hate.
We're not sexist.
I hate cisgendered men.
What did you say? Cisgendered?
Cisgendered men.
Wait, what does that mean for people that don't know what that means?
Straight men.
Let's say that we don't know what it means, Shanice.
I hate straight men.
Oh, okay.
I can't stand them. A lot of them, they're all nasty. I'm gonna find myself a wife. Mason Greenwood. So for those who have been living under a rock or are not from the UK, Mason Greenwood is a United player, Manchester United player, plays football, for people that don't know what Manchester United is. And was it last week? Some pictures came out. The pictures were bad enough of his ex-girlfriend saying that
that was already bad, innit? That was already
with bruises. She had bruises and stuff, and it was absolutely terrible. I seen it on Instagram, and an Instagram post said, "Go onto Twitter and listen to the audio." I thought, this is disgusting. Listen to the audio, and I was like, wow. Like, that is just next level. So in the audio, he is trying to force himself upon his girlfriend, and she's saying no, and he's like, no. He's like, you better do it. Like, I'm gonna fucking put you, shit like that. Look at the bubble I was looking for. Anyway, can't even laugh because this topic really pissed me off. And then she even said, like, go and do this with someone else, and he was like, nope, like, say her body belonged to him, and he is an absolute tramp, and I hope they lock him up and throw away the keys, but they won't because it's the UK.
Yeah, he basically he was pushing on her. She had her, he basically just, it was just horrendous.
I feel like young guys, not even just young guys that some guys, probably even some of them don't even have money, but especially these kind of people that are off, they feel too entitled because he's young, he's too cocky with it to probably think, well, listen, I'm a football, I've got money, you ain't got no other choice. And that shouldn't be the case. I think society needs to punish this guy. They need to be punished, because if they don't set an example of these guys when they do stuff like this, it's just going to keep happening, and they're going to think, yeah, it's a normal thing. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And girls are going to then probably feel, okay, I'm not going to come out with it because there's nothing happening to them. So
girls already feel like this anyway.
Exactly.
You can also pay be quiet, but also guys, actually know how much money footballers get. Like, do you actually know, like, a figure?
Load.
200,000.
It depends.
I
think I've seen that he gets like 50 bags a week.
50 bags, like, it's a lot. So it obviously depends on which footballer, but
for a 20-year-old getting that much
that's
money,
a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's that's more than what some working class people get paid in a year. So can you imagine how he feels? He's probably thinking, but what I don't understand is why did her dad make that comment afterwards?
I know, but I read the comment, and the comment said something along the lines of, don't quote me, that her phone got hacked, obviously, whatever, but obviously she was saying that her phone got hacked, and he said that her phone got hacked, and I was just thinking a bit, it's not normal for her phone to be getting hacked and all them things to be getting put up.
I don't think her phone got hacked, but if that's what she wants to say, like, that's fine. Like, it's out there now anyway. Like, if she's too scared to claim the actual post, like, that she posted, that's fine. That's fine with me. We already know what a tramp he is. Yeah. And I think you can just tell, like, I think when you're making that much money at such a young age, he's
You
a
know,
spoiled
kind of
brat.
to
Like
expect,
that's the
yeah.
vibes I'm getting. You're spoiled. You're not used to hearing the word no,
Exactly.
and it shows.
Yeah,
He genuinely feels like, why would she not want to do this? Like, I'm Mason Greenwood,
Exactly.
a big United, you know, like he doesn't play for no little team, like big United player, and you're telling me no. I know that's what he's thinking, but
yeah.
you don't own nobody.
Exactly. It's
I think
disgusting.
I feel
And
really, really bad for the girl. I feel
yeah.
like the thing is the fact that she had to put it out there for people to actually know who he is. She also felt something for herself as well. Like she didn't want people to know, like, this is what happens to me, and I don't feel like to know, like, this is what happens to me. I felt like she had to tell other people this is what this person is
It's
like.
really like, yeah.
I just think it's really bad. I think it's just a really sad story.
It's hard for her to do something like that as well, especially knowing who he is. It must have been like, oh my God, should I really do this? Or do you know what I mean? But for her to then put it out, then you know she was going through it. You know it hit you.
She had enough.
His fans are like backing him. People keep talking about what an amazing footballer, and oh, he's United's up and coming star. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? I've heard that so many times. I don't even care if he's good. He could be bottom tier, top tier. I don't give a fuck.
Like, domestic violence is domestic violence. It is what it is. And I honestly think he should just get dropped. He should get dropped and he should get arrested. And he should
he has been arrested, and they definitely, United don't want to attach him to them. Like,
but what was it? He got arrested. He got put on bail, but
should be charged.
£1,000 a week that he gets. He could have paid whatever he wanted to. So we'll see what happens. There's obviously we're gonna find out what happens anyway. But we'll see. How can he go out on a bail when there's that much evidence? But I mean, I'm not the police, so we'll see.
Right. I just feel like men are just they're just so vile. Like, I just don't understand how you can even, like, how can you get hard when you know that the person doesn't want it? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I guess they make him feel like a powerful man.
That's what it is.
Sometimes a part of me is like, oh, men are just becoming like, so, like, men are losing their masculine touch, and the world's making men feel like, because of toxic masculinity, men are just like downplaying their masculinity. But then these dickheads come out, and I'm like, you know what?
No, it's never
masculinity. We need to
but he's not even
do it.
I feel like there's been another footballer as well. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, City player.
There's loads of them. And
there's that City player that I think he's either on trial now or he's awaiting trial.
I think that's who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think he's as big as this Greenwood kid. So I think it's like less. I mean, I see it everywhere, but it's not as.
Mason Greenwood's evidence literally got put in your face, like with the
other. We can't escape it.
Like, you've just heard like headlines and stuff like that. You never felt it like you felt Mason's one. That's why like big publicity about it.
And men making up excuses for him needs to get sent down with him. If you hear that story and your first thought is, why is she secretly recording him?
Yeah,
you need to get sent down.
Well,
if your first thought is, oh, United are gonna lose a good player, I'm so sad, you need to get sent down with him.
Well, these are the type of people, right, that you know for a fact behind closed doors they're probably doing the same shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should not. There's no one in their right mind is going to even justify his behavior. You should.
Exactly.
No should be justifying his behavior. Do you know what I mean? And it just shows you what kind of people are out there.
It's exposing the tramps.
It really is.
What you say?
People shouting like, Mason, she said no. Mason, she said no. Like, the whole stadium was shouting at one point. And I just like, it just
that's
felt
bullshit too.
Why?
I don't trust football fans.
Even if you don't trust them saying it, at least they were shouting it and it was recorded, and like people can feel.
I can't roll my eyes enough.
What?
I can't roll my eyes enough because they're either doing that because like he's plays for the other team,
wanting to play
because he's not even on the pitch.
Yeah, but
So,
obviously,
so why are they saying that?
but
I don't trust the intentions.
But I'm just saying,
of
how it was said or who was saying it. I'm saying, like, you can think whatever you want, but I'm saying the other people who are like rape victims or like in domestic violence, people who are shouting that, they'll feel some type of comfort off that. Because when I watched it, my first initial thought was, okay, the words getting out, I didn't think into it too much. That was my first initial thought. But obviously, if you look,
mine was, oh, shut up, you're probably beating your wives too.
Well,
I hate men.
they were still shouting it out.
Yeah.
The thing is, if we don't see something happen to him, I think them saying what they said in the stadium would be a good thing to do, because I don't know the lack of evidence that they're saying. To me, evidence is there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there in our faces. It's there for the whole world to see. So to me, that's not lack of evidence. To me, that's all the evidence you need. Do you know what I mean?
Like me, you were saying last time, you're going to believe the abused over the abuser. Like, the police can't look at it like
time.
They can look at it like she fell over, she bruised her leg, like she bust her lip off the curb. Like, they can't take that evidence, even though everyone knows that is what happened. I don't care. That is what happened. Like, that's out there. Happened.
I seen something about the voice note was role play. I thought that's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
the thing. I hear that.
Excuses for them, because the other players or whoever's going to see this, oh, it's okay for me to do it. Stop making excuses for people when they do things like this. It's not, oh, it's not true, or oh, like you said, Nay, you believe the abuser over the abused. The abuse with the abuser. So our next part is we're gonna talk about a UK artist, OG Nikki. And the reason why we're also touching the topic of her is because of a recent video that was posted on Instagram with her and her baby father, and just a bit of domestic abuse and stuff like that. Nay, your thoughts when you seen that?
First of all, for those who don't know who OG Nikki is, they need to know, okay? OG Nikki is the original city girl. She was Cardi B before there was a Cardi B. Okay, she was so way above. Like, do you know if OG? Before we talk about, do you know if OG Nikki? Yeah, if she would make, I know I've heard interviews and she's like, she's not that person anymore. But she was just way ahead of her time, and I feel like if she brought back the same energy. She'd be doing bits, but obviously she's not on that.
When you should just be singing at her.
Listen, what? Get fucked from the back, screaming la la la. All of that. Inject it to my veins. But yeah, no, it's not even a laughing matter. But I felt like we needed to give her flowers because she just, she was an OG. But yeah, I seen on one of the blog pages that she posted things on Instagram. Basically, what a female, from what I got from the post, a female sent her baby father some things about what she's doing with herself, like with her life, whatever. I'm assuming with another person. Her and her baby father are not together, and he basically beat her up for it, and she was just saying, you bitches need to stop telling this guy about my business, because this is what he's gonna do to me, and so on and so on. And it's just so sad. Like, she was crying and she was breaking down, and I was just thinking, I really hope she's got some people around her. She's just lost her mom not too long ago. Like,
I felt the hurt. I felt the hurt in her videos, and like Nate said, for a lot of people that don't know her, she said herself how many times how she's left these kind of things in her past. And you know, when somebody's trying to move on and then the past just keep interfering with their future, and especially when you've been through so much, you could just hear the hurt in her voice that she was down. And I really hope
she didn't want to go through it anymore. Like, she was finished with it, because I generally feel like you are at your breaking point. Plus, at your breaking point when you post shit online. Feel it, because you would never want to post your business out there. I would never want to,
especially in such a vulnerable state. Like,
exactly.
That's when you've had enough and you don't want it to happen anymore, and that's why it just felt really bad, because I feel like people are just at their peak. The same way more thing. She was at her end with. She didn't want to happen anymore. And I just feel like she was at her peak, and then that's when she just like posted and said. But I just really feel like people are also going to take the piss out of it. So hopefully people don't that her baby daddy doesn't respond to that type of thing.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't, because that's not the thing you should even be responding to.
Yeah,
Do you know
because
what I mean?
she said something about him lying, and everyone's messaging him. I hope
they don't try saying, oh, she's lying, or this is not real, or whatever, because people like to do that to victims. They like to say it's not true and stuff like that, and it's not fair, because she's putting herself out there to let people know, listen, I'm hurt and this is what's been done to me. Because domestic violence is real, and for somebody to come out, especially her, to come out and say, listen, I'm getting beat up, do you know, I'm not this guy, we're not together, but the type of person he is, his mentality, or whoever he is, I don't even know who he is, this is what he's like. So I felt so sorry for her. I honestly did. I felt really, really bad for her. And I just thought, oh my God, I just really hope somebody is just going to either see this video, or somebody's going to go see her and just check on her, because shit like this is what caused people to commit suicide, you know? It really is.
These are the same baby dads that will be out on my baby mum don't let me see my kid. No, your baby mum is scared of you, like she's keeping you away because you're toxic.
I'm so pissed off. That gets me so angry.
Like I've never, you know what? But even before I had a child, I've never believed the guy that says, "Oh, my baby mum's crazy." I've never like bought into that, because I just think there's always two sides, and it's never the right one. Yeah, when it comes to the way these niggas tell their stories.
Yeah, because I want their child to be happy and happy only. So I've seen having two parents, a mother's going to do that. If you're fucking about and being a dickhead and doing all this type of stuff, that's when they're going to get off, and that's like, it's deserved. You should be cut off for doing things like that. I generally think so. So I just think a mother wants their kid to be happy, and that's it.
Yeah.
So them who are fucking about, it's the dads.
And this is the same woman who says she won't make music like she used to because she has a son now. It kind of tells me what kind of mother she is, and she's kind of got her priorities right. So it's on him. Fucking hate all these men, man. Literally, like, what? Just now I do. I feel like men just be pissing me off now. Like, people don't believe women. Look at that woman that died like 2 weeks ago. She tried to leave a domestic violence situation, and he still ended up killing her. Like, you just can't win. Yeah, you tell your story, people don't believe you, and you go to the authorities. They basically do nothing about it to even give that dickhead access to catch you dropping your child to school and kill you. Like, there's just, women are just in danger.
Oh, you know what? I'm so upset. My wife finished so long ago.
So long ago.
Yeah, I just hate men. That's the conclusion.
No,
I hate
good
men.
No,
I just feel like straight men are just destroying the world. Okay, gay men are not safe because of straight men. Transgender women and men are not safe because of straight men. Straight men are the problem of the earth. And you know what? Us straight women, we can't even escape them because we need them to procreate. We need them because, you know, we need love and all that. It's a nightmare. I hate. Why did God have to put us to deal with this shit? Like, I just don't understand it. It pisses me off.
We can never get rid of them.
They're always gonna, unfortunately.
Do you know what I mean? That's something we can never change.
Kids right now, but we're gonna raise them to be better. But I just want to say,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I watched one TV program, and this guy was gay, and he went to his parents, and he told his parents, and his parents said, absolutely not, I'm not dealing with a gay person, basically. And for me, I was so flabbergasted, because the love you have for your child, and she brought him up all the way until however old, until he decided to be gay. So she was a loving parent. The love you have for your child overpowers everything and anything that got done. But also, I was on TikTok, and then also another woman said that she never wants to raise a child where she's so blindsided that she can pass the horrible things that he does as a person, type of thing. So, like, just say if he was like Mason Greenwood, someone's child was like Mason Greenwood, blindsided to see like my child is still a good child and blah blah blah. You didn't mean to do it.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It's because you know what? I feel like the mums are always involved in these dickheads. Like all the dickheads
ones
I
that
know,
baby
the
them.
mums are always enablers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like Mason Greenwood's mum did something for him to be like this, but I just there's always an enabler mother behind these dickheads.
Or enable a father that thing, mate. You was probably being a lad or whatever.
No, especially when their child has some sort of status.
Mm-hmm. Especially when their child is paying for their house that they're living in. They ain't got a choice but to be living their ass, so they ain't got a choice.
But also, guys, I generally think you are also born the way that you're born. I generally think that you're influenced by your parent, but I also think that you've got your own mind as a child, because maybe Mason Greenwood's parent was the most loving parent she's ever been. You never know what it's like, and he's like that. So you never
like some of these serial killers.
Anything else? I don't think it was his mother.
Serial killers always have dodgy parents, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but some of them are usually good, and some of them are bought. I just think
serial killers.
Like,
yeah, no, most of them, their lives have been. That's why it's up to us as 3 females raising males to, teach them that
all that shit
you
is
have
wrong.
to respect women. Like you cannot, especially
it's
don't get me started. I'm gonna be here forever if I want to be talking about how
honestly, but it's down to us to show them what to be and what not to be. It is our duty as mothers, as parents, to show them the way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not saying don't hold them accountable for when they do bad things. You should, because that's the way of teaching your child or your son to be a man. Take responsibility and take accountability for when you do something wrong. Because if we don't do this at a young age, when they're this age, Lord knows what they're going to turn out like when they're older.
Disrespect anyone. He's gonna respect gay people. He's gonna respect everyone despite of their sexuality, disability. Like you will respect every single person on God's green earth. Like that's not even an option.
That's giving me goosebumps, because I would never want my son to be anything else but respect everyone. I've literally got goosebumps because I would never want him to be like that.
If I find out he's a bully in school, I'm finna be a bully at home.
To him, exactly. I'm gonna show you what a bully really is.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what makes us good mothers, the 3 of us. Like this, I feel like for some other parent, I don't know, but I'm just thinking, hearing this conversation, this is what makes us good mothers. And I think we're all doing an amazing job so far. Life is not perfect. We're not perfect, but we are doing great. We know what we want for them, and we know what we expect from them. So we're good. We're good mums. We're good.
We'll be trying.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all of us are. We're all loving parents. We'd never put our kids in harm's way or any type like that. And I feel like we've got a sisterhood between us. We're also where we chat about our kids and our
things,
whatever they're doing. But also it's a sisterhood as well as a motherhood for me. And that's what we've got. Yeah, 100%.
Cheers, guys. I don't have anything.
And all our subscribers are going to be part of the sisterhood too.
Yeah. And sisterhood. That's what we're going to call our subscribers, sisterhoods.
Hashtag sisterhood. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm like trying to fight for my life here. But cheers.
Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast as much as we did. We always do. It's what we live for. Especially you know, it's what you live for.
Just a podcast queen.
No, yeah, I live on podcasts. It's all I do all day, every day. And I love the fact that I can now watch myself and talk about things that I actually want to talk about.
I'm definitely going to be watching us tonight. Again, thank you so much.
Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, as I always say. And peace.
Bye.
Ciao.